Hello, what is a valley and why is it important for entry? Let's take an example. CSL stocks as of April 28, 2026 to analyze. So for CSL, the valley is the higher lows of the chart. And in this instance of CSL, so we are going to go to maximum monthly chart and look at the overall trend of these stocks chart. And the valley is the higher lows at the bottom of the chart. And why is it important? Well, for me, is the lowest price I'm willing to pay for when I'm buying stocks. So that's why it's important for entry when it comes to swing trading strategy that I use. So I like to trace oblique support line passing by the higher lows of the chart, and I might trace multiples. In this instance, we have multiple support line passing by the higher lows of the chart. From the past toward the price, we have the price on the y-axis from $0 up, and we have the date on the s-axis from the past to the present. And using maximum monthly chart, we have multiple years in front of us, easy to see without scrolling, and those are the dotted line. So we are just going to look at the obvious V, the bottom of the V that we are seeing, and we are just going to see which one we can connect with straight line. To trace a straight line, you need at least 2 points. So we will try to connect the next two to each other if possible, if that can touch multiple others, or we will trace multiple ones like that. And as we are stretching the line, we will see other lines that is other bottom V that is touching, and we will trace them. So we have 3 here. Then I will decide which one is the valley line that after the chart climbing up will climb back down to, and it will depend on the length of those support lines, because some shorter one may not be the valley line. It could be the support line supporting the upside wall of the mountain that the chart is claiming. So therefore, I will count the number of years that that support line has been used. And in this instance, this pink or purple one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 years long. That's good. And this one is even longer. And then we have this one as well. So then I will decide, okay, 6 years, that could be the valley line. Alternatively, I will say there is a chance that it might decide to come here, but not knowing for sure, I will keep both. If it pulls back down to this support line, I might buy some share. If it continues down to this, I might buy some more. That is how I use the valley line as entry point when I'm swing trading, buying stocks. So I'm going to go, so the maximum monthly chart will allow me to trace those support line and pick my valley line. And then I'll go to maximum daily chart, and here we are not seeing all of them, but only this. So when I'm doing my chart analysis, I'll use maximum daily chart, but times to times I'll go back to my maximum monthly chart to make sure to see if there is another line there that I'm not seeing here that I should consider before I make any entry. And as we are looking at CSL, we purchased it already. That's why we have that arrow there. We purchased it right around November 2025, right around that valley line. And then it went up, but then pulled back down. Thankfully, still at this level, is still higher than the price we pay for it around here. When I'm putting my mouse, the line, the oblique line, corresponding to a higher price here, this one is lower than this one. So even after it moved down this low, we are still positive in this purchase here. depending on where the entry is, because it's not going to tell me how much I pay for sure. The arrow will just tell me exactly when I bought it and that daily bar, but it's not going to tell me the price, because I tend to put the arrow at the bottom of the bar so that I can see the arrow, those landmark, so that I know when I bought, when I sold. And then it went back up and it's still doing 18s, but again it reached all-time highest price from touching base here. It reached all-time highest price here after a year, and then pull back down, and we bought it here. So we will anticipate it might grow, it might climb a new mountain for about a year before it will decide to come down. So therefore we could be in there for at least a year. That is how I use my valid line as entry point and make my buying decision, knowing that if I buy it there, there is a chance it might go down. I might be negative in this, but I'm not going to sell it at a loss. I will just leave it alone and just wait and observe it. So thank you so much for your time. And as for this one, if I didn't purchase it here, like I didn't analyze the stocks on time and I didn't see it here and I didn't see it until now, will I buy some share like today? Chances are yes, I will buy some, because where it is right now is still close to where I want to buy it than it is to all-time highest, the previous all-time highest peak. So it's still close to the value line here than it is to the peak. It has not exceeded the previous peak yet. There is something here. The previous peak before this peak was this one. It exceeded somewhere here and then continue for, let's see, like this was around December and this is like October. So for like 10 more months, it continued to grow. So, and yeah, so cutting it here, I might buy some more. This area could have been a buying point as well. So all the other areas that it was close to the valley line, this area is a little bit far away from it. So, but again, with those large cap stocks, they grow slowly, they move slowly, giving you time to make your decision if you do not catch it on time or you are hesitating. So that's one thing I like about large cap stocks, growth large cap stocks. Even though they are growth stocks, they do take their time. They wander around a little bit as they are moving forward, allowing a beginner swing trader like me to still catch it if I do not see it on time. So thank you so much for watching our videos. We thank you for your time. Thank you for all your comments, and we thank you very much for subscribing to our channel. I'm Afiavi Liberman, creator of Liberman Consulting L.L.C. YouTube channel and in sub.com, our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your basic need and your family's basic need. And swing trading could be over time another stream of income. Just start small and grow your account from there. As a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, and I just swing trade in my husband and I joint brokerage account, and I like to share my knowledge, skills, and experience here on our business YouTube channel. We are not in the business of trading stocks. It's something I do in our personal account, and I just like to share my knowledge here with you on our journey to financial independence, what we are doing, different things we are doing to get there. I like to share those experiences with you. If there is few tips that you can find useful for your own journey, that will be good. So use those information at your own discretion. So thank you so much for your time. For more videos in this series, will you please check the playlist How to Start Swing Trading Step by Step Using Long Uptrend Line. and I'll put it in the description of this video as well. So thank you so much for your time. Happy swing trading.